Peace, y'all. What's up? We're over at Rich's house. It's I don't know, what is it? It's not the 30th yet. It's Sunday, 27th. Let's take a look. Boy, 27th, March 27. Changed the gear. We took off the 19 and the 18, which we were over driving one tooth for Daytona, and put on our Grattan gear for the big tires. Big in circumference. We're on an 1820, and now if we go to Gingerman, we just put 17 on the front. We go to Mid Ohio, we put the 19 on the front, and we never have to change the rear gear. It's kind of nice how the whole Vortex gearbox is set up in the gearing and stuff. We could I think optimize it if we went 17 on the engine and 19 on the axle, which we do. We have a 19, we have an 18, a 19, a 20, and a 21. But that's what the notes said. With the 650 tire on the 6-inch wide wheel at, 36 and a half circumference, it's big. We need that big tire to give us the gearing, the physical gearing we need for a Daytona. And we can always change the physical gearing and keep the big tire because it isn't a handling issue. I mean, when we tested that tire, that's what we did. We went out to test to make sure the car would still turn and handle. A lot of, because we were used to using a 5-inch wheel with a 710. So here we got everything changed up, cleaned it all up real well, got everything going that we need to be going on. And I come back, or I brought some C12 over. I just mixed another gallon at the house and dumped it in on top of. It says there was a gallon and a half left there from Daytona, but there was only a half a gallon in there. I tuned some up with some un-NOLED for the snowblower to get it to 50-1. But I wanted to show you this. It's pretty cool with the old Motul oil. This is a bonus, right? This is the top of the line full synthetic premix oil. It's got a little spout built right in. It's really is handy, man. It's pretty cool. So just wanted to show you that. We got the oil already mixed up in the gas. I don't know if we're gonna get it to run today or not. I wanted to get some chain lube. Another Repsol commercial, right? Trying the just standard wet chain lube like we did at Daytona. We'll put some chain lube on it since we got it all replaced with the proper gear and cleaned off the gear case. We didn't have a bunch of exhaust spooge. We had a little because we were really running her fat down there, but everything looks good with the motor and everything. Still got the antifreeze in it. It's still, it's pretty cold out here. We're supposed to see 17 degrees overnight this week before it gets back to 60 for a high. So fingers crossed. We still got 2 weeks to go, right, before test day. Generally, you have to kind of assume it's going to be in the 30s overnight. Pretty cold in the morning when we get started. And then, mid-50 to mid-50s in the afternoon by the time we're done. That's the average standard April. Now, we've had 72-degree days out there in April. We've also had 40-degree days all day long. So, it is what it is. We've had some snow up there in the past, too. So, who knows, man? But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing lubed up, oiled up, and get her all put back together. And then the last thing we're gonna do is put fuel in it and try to get it started to see if there's any dribble. Remember that big carb was dribbling when we first put it on and started it up, and it ended up being the tip of the needle in the new kit was botched. We took a different needle from a different kit and put it in, and it stopped it. Well, we've lowered the pop-off pressure. I know Bob, I just talked to Bob on the phone. What's up, Bob? He doesn't think it makes any difference, but when you cut the spring rate in half, we went from 60 to 30, where it's supposed to be, you're taking a lot of pressure off it. So there's a chance when it had 60 pounds on it, and I think it's a rubber tip needle, I'm not sure, but it could leave a mark in it from sitting under pressure like that. So, we'll start it and see, just to make sure it's not dripping and leaking. If it is, then we'll rush ourselves another rebuild through eBay and just get another needle here. We found a place where we can buy just the individual parts and pieces now too. So that's it. More coming, as you saw on the Speed Sport page on Facebook. I posted up those pictures of that big HB Tillotson carb, which would look really good on here, don't you think? If this one doesn't work, we're going to make a move. It's half the price of buying a new Electron, and I really don't want to go back to a float bowl carb. We want to do things different. Doing it the RPM way means doing it our way, doing it different, just because. So that's it from Rich's for now. We'll bring you some more if we get it. Hang in there, y'all. It'll get better.